All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So this actually is more of a viewer request than a weed sector video. I normally don't cover these three, but I'm a little lazy. I don't want to post the recaps online of my other ones, so let's look at these. I'll be honest, curaleaf looks a little better than I was expecting. I don't know exactly how many stocks I covered today in this sector, but all of them looked bad. None of them were, one of them was barely kind of trying to curve, let alone actually holding the 8 and the 20 and breaking the 50 and kind of heading to the, like, this is definitely doing much better than I expected. I have to start there. Honestly, I don't know what the other two look like, so I'm actually going to do them very fresh with you. But yeah, I have to just one more time say, and I'll obviously say it shortly, but was not expecting this when I opened this up, okay? One real quick thing just before we get into it. I live in the US, okay? So we are looking at the 5-letter pink version of these Canadian tickers, okay? Definitely, you know, if it should look the same, but yeah, I have to look at this, you know, instead of CURF, I'm assuming. I have no idea. So whatever. Nonetheless, what are we going to do today? Same thing we always do, right? We're going to take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how this thing is setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages. Excuse me, there are horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this thing on the internet, comment good or bad. Look, anything you can do really does help with the YouTube algorithms, okay? So let's get into it. And again, I'm really surprised. Look, on any video, regardless what the stock or the sector is, I always say bad things happen under the 8 and the 20 and good things tend to happen above them, okay? This stock has been well under the 2, 8, and the 20 lines for a while, right? But man, look at this. A good little march up, all right? We break the 50. We've actually broken what looks like this resistance line. And yeah, we're basically coming here and really breaking that 100 really gives a good reason to believe this might come up, maybe even to just as 370. But dude, 370, man, that's another almost 20% at least from where we're sitting. And more than anything, I'm surprised that I'm talking about this thing going up. You know what I mean? So yeah, look, MACD is actually in the positive. It's not as divergent as I want it to be. Diverging means that these two are going away. They're kind of going similar, right? It's been a little bit tight, but hey, overall that red line is still actually kind of going up, right? And RSI really hasn't even turned big yet, you know? So a good couple days of buying, maybe a couple of these in a row, and yeah, this is interesting. I'll be honest with you. Look, the money line right here will be 315. You can call it 316. Get over 316 and you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin says 316 babies and open a can of whoop ass, and that's what this actually might do. It won't be easy though. All right, you can see we break it once, definitely don't bounce on it at all, right? Hit this thing a bunch of times and just going, it's basically been since right here, since 2001 that we've been over that 100 moving average line, right? So won't be easy, but yeah, open and break it and that could be real nasty. And I meant to say close. Close over this, not open over this, but that's definitely the money line, and more than anything, that's a decent uptrend. Look, that's a good weekly. That's a better weekly than I've seen on the rest of the weed charts. So MACD actually looks good too. That's the divergence I was hoping to see. So that's nice. All about getting over that 20 moving average. Look, again, it's roughly that 316 number, right? This one's around 310, but 316, I think that's the magic number on curaleaf. Interesting. Definitely not what I expected. I'm actually really curious to see what this next one's going to look like. CRESCO Labs, CRLBF. Sorry, I was looking down instead of up. Oh, shit. Oh, this is a juicy setup. I'm not going to lie. This is a juicy setup, okay? Look, it broke it. Couldn't confirm, but it doesn't die. It actually holds the 20. The 20 holds as long as it can, and it actually gets over all the lines. This is a juicy setup. Are we over this line? Where do you open? 169. We're at 168. 171. 171 is the, and that's actually less than like this thing, like 171's actually right here. 171's the money line. I really like, I can't believe this and the last look like this. Interesting. I'll be honest, I've actually always thought that I had a good idea of the sector just by doing my 2 videos. Maybe that is very, very much incorrect, because curaleaf and CRESCO look really interesting. And again, as nice as curaleaf looked, I would call this a juicy setup on most other ones. Look, volume's a little shady, but MACD's in the positive. MACD definitely went up, definitely cooled down, might start getting ready to go back up. You know what I mean? And all about, it's really all about here. And let's just kind of already have some lines. Yeah, damn. Break this, go to that, break that, go to that, break that, then honestly maybe even come to basically here. I'll draw that right there for sure. Damn, interesting. I'm actually just a little bit floored that these charts look like this, and I very much wasn't expecting it, and I think I need to reevaluate how I look at the weed stocks weekly. So Jesus. Again, not going to be easy to get over this 100 line if I had to guess, right? You can kind of see it again, really, damn. Yep, did I already say this? Did I say this? Maybe. Maybe it was the same thing as I said with CURA, but woo, you can tell my head is kind of gathering all of this. Wow, interesting. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Look at that. Look at that, all right? Breaks the 20, can't confirm, breaks the 20, let's see if we confirm. Oh, mama, I like CRESCO. I actually liked CURA. I am surprised that these look good. Interesting. Like I said, I'm more thinking about long term than I am. But dude, I'm assuming this is about to look good if the last 2 looked good. Look at that. Damn. Look at that RSI. Look at that MACD. Look at that volume, actually. I wish it was just over the 50, but we actually broke the 100 moving average. We broke it right here and failed. We tested it right here and failed. We tested it right here and failed. We broke it again right here. Oh, man. Wow. This might come to 840. I really think this might come to 840. What's this right here? Yeah, maybe just a flat 8. I could see flat 8 being, because that's basically here. It's basically the bottom of this, basically the top of this, basically 50%. So maybe 8 is something too, but wow. I am floored at how good these are. This again is a juicy setup. I wish volume was higher. Excuse me. Obviously, this is a pink stock, right? So in my head, that's why. Like, this is some shady-ass 1-minute chart for me, right? But that is a juicy, juicy setup that really makes it want to believe that it wants, again, moving average theory, break these, go to the last one, break the last one and fly, right? So, wow. I think I need to include these more regularly is really the moral of the story here. And yeah, I was... I'm not gonna lie, I might peek at these on Monday. Wow, really, really interesting to see. This is an interesting setup, and actually this is done a little better on the 100, because look, we break it and fail it, but then we break it and fail it again. I said then too early, but then here we bounce, we bounce, we bounce, we go. That's cool. Wish we did it again right here, obviously, but this is actually held a little better with the 100 than the other ones for sure. And actually, it hasn't been as long. Those other ones were in April. This one was a little more end of summer 2001. Interesting. And again, good weekly here. Not as over, because I think we actually did see that CRESCO was over. This is pretty much on it. No, it's over. Look at that. 0.83 is where we close. The average is 7.828. We are just a little bit over, and I'll take it. All right, interesting. Wow, all 3 of these looked really good. very cool to see. And yeah, I think I need to reevaluate my weed sector reviews going forward. But great viewer request. Maybe going to become a regular weed sector review here. So thank you. Thank you.